more than you want me to know. So I am going to share some things, but first I want to give you a visual aid. All right, you see this monument right there? This monument was put up years ago for World War I veterans from Franklin County. Some 77 years ago, my brother and I stood in front of this monument, and Edwin Reginald Greer Sr. took the picture. That's the fellow that we are recognizing today with his flag. And this is a picture of my brother and I standing at that monument, and Dad took the picture. So I was about 6 years old. I was looking pretty sporty. I think I've got my shirt open. I think I was going to the swimming pool. I don't know. But I'm going to hand this back to you if I can, or not back, and I will briefly read my synopsis. And thank you for printing this out.
I'm over here.
Charlotte.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
We appreciate it. It's Edwin Reginald Greer was known as Reg. He was born March 1896 in Pittsburgh, Texas. Just remember, 1896, the Civil War was over in 1865. So Dad was born in 1896, within 50 years after the Civil War. He began his college studies at SMU in 1915. And I need to tell you, SMU began about 1915 with 700 students. He enlisted in the U.S. Army in August of 1917 when he was 21 years old. As I remember, we had declared war on Germany in April of 1917. He finalized his service, Dad, on May 28, 1919 at age 23. Following his service, he completed his education at the University of Texas in Austin, where he earned a business degree. He married my mother, Jeffrey May Urquhart of Jefferson, Texas in 1931. They purchased a home in Dallas and Park Cities and raised 2 children, Ed, born in 36, and me, Ken, born in 42. Dad spent over 30 years as a commercial insurance underwriter with Hardware Mutual Century Life, retired in 1961. Mom and Dad resided at their home in Park Cities until his death in 69. Dad was 46 when I was born. We were best friends until his death in 73 of prostate cancer. I was 27 at his death. During all the years of our time together, he did not share any of his experiences. I'm going to repeat one more time. Out of all these years of me being my very best friend and my mentor, he never mentioned anything about his service. I've been told by his family that it was something that he never wanted to discuss, and he never brought it up. I do remember that I had an aunt that told me that when Dad tried to enlist, he didn't weigh enough. And so he went off and drank a gallon of water so he could weigh enough to enlist and risk his life. But I never knew what was going on about all of it. So I went into the attic and found Dad's diary. So this is Dad's diary. And so it also had his enlistment record. So he was a sergeant major in the 90th Aero Squadron, which was an arm of the United States Army. His enlistment record and diary reflected he was involved in 2 significant conflicts, one of which was the Meuse-Argonne Offensive. How many of you have ever heard of the Meuse-Argonne Offensive? Yeah. I see hands going up. That was recognized as it was a 47-day operation with over 1 million American soldiers. 1 million American soldiers, and it was instrumental in bringing an end to the war. And the end of the Argonne offensives was created the armistice of the 11th day in the 11th month, better known as November the 11th, the day that we now celebrate as Veterans Day. So Dad was in this incredible war that I never knew about. If I just only read that diary. Anyway, over 26,000 American soldiers died in the Argonne operation. The Argonne offensive was considered the bloodiest in American history. The last comment in Dad's war diary was, "Sherman was right," obviously referring to the war is hell statement from the Civil War Union leader. Dad was an ideal mentor and role model throughout my life, as was my mother. Both lived by the golden rule 24/7. As a youth, Dad taught me how to shake hands, look people in the eye, how to ride a bicycle, shoot a basketball, throw a football, throw a baseball, how to do chores for a weekly allowance, how to be respectful of others, and how to drive a car. He helped me throw my paper out. He encouraged me in Boy Scouting, underwrote my college tuition cost at SMU, took me to countless SMU football and basketball games. He always flew the American flag at our house on holidays. And I'll also say that whenever we watched a football game, as you old-timers may remember, they played the national anthem before the football games on TV. Dad, when we were watching the games at our house on television, always stood for the national anthem, even on television. He was the ultimate American. He never smoked, drank, cursed, or raised his voice. All of his love included a strong Christian faith that lives on within me and our family. Thank you very much.
Oh, that was great.
Advance. Salute. Two.